y'all? Hope everyone is doing well today. It's your boy Mike Beats here. Today I have this MELODIC Glo trap type of beat that I'm going to break down. Yeah, I was really inspired by a few of Chief Keef's more melodic futuristic Glo sound to make this beat, right? So I was like going through Chief Keef's catalog and I came across a few beats and I wanted to make some more futuristic Glo, if you know what I mean. But then I have these newer sounding trap drums right here, as you can see. I'd say this is more of a complex beat. I have those brass chords right here, these brasses right here, these low brasses, then these synths and pianos and all. Then I have like 8 drum sounds and some effects and all. But you know, today I'm gonna break all of this down, show y'all how everything is made and all. Go follow me on IG at MikeBeats, 3 Z's at the end _. And yeah, let's just get straight to it. Mike. First of all, we are at 148 BPM right there. So I started off with brass. Yeah, definitely I started with brass. I have Zenology and yeah, so I started off with the melody. Most of the time I start off with melody. Sometimes I might start with drums, but you know, in this beat I started off with the melody. So first brass, I have this brass 1. Let's go into this pattern. You know, I have these big chords right here. I'm gonna zoom this out. These are all of the notes on this pattern. Yeah, I'm gonna just play it right now. I'm gonna play it without the effects to that. I'm gonna show y'all the brass saws. Right here I'm gonna say this was inspired by D Rich too. Like I was listening to some songs produced by D Rich and I really wanted to do really brass heavy beats. Oh yeah, this is definitely inspired by like D Rich. So I started off with like a basic C minor chord, so you know, just like that. So I have C sharp minor chord, and you know, then I just was building on top of that. So I made a basic C sharp minor chord, then I messed with it, took some notes down or like that, and then you know, I really layered. So I have this top line going on right here, this brass top line. That's something that sticks to your mind, definitely. All that top line shit that was done after these chords. These kind of patterns ain't really hard to make. It might look complex, but you know, after a while you really learn easily to make these kind of patterns. Yeah, then the effects. So then the effects of this effects on, really simple. As I explained in earlier videos, I have fruity parametric EQ2, boosting the highs, cutting out lows, so the brass really sounds clean. It doesn't clash with the 808. Yeah, then you add fruity reverb 2, really big reverb. And you add that, sounds more big. Then you know, I always layer my brasses. I went straight to the next brass sound. So I have this brass 2. These are like a little different sounding brasses. And the brass 2, that's literally the first pattern layered right here. I took these low notes out in the second pattern. So this is more of a higher brass sound. Yeah, I really fuck with that pattern. That's really cool, you know, and especially layered with the first brass. So, you know, listen to this. When you combine those two together, it sounds much bigger, more fuller. If orchestra played it like this is really anthemic shit. So you know, y'all get me. That's really cool. And as you can see, the second brass actually was originally the same brass 1 sound. It was probably some top line on top of this first pattern or something, I don't remember. But anyways, I changed it actually to brass 2. Right here, as you can see, I have this, I'd say basic EQ. These are the EQs that I do most of the time to my brasses. So cutting out the lows, boosting highs. This dip right here, I took these frequencies right here, I took them out, and then through the reverb 2, nothing crazy, wet knob right here at like 30% or somewhere right here at this range, then dry knob, dry level at 100%, you know, then I tweaked size knob, mud knob, L cut, decay. I always boost the decay to like somewhere right here at 4.0 sec. Those brasses combined together, it sounds more bigger and fuller. Second brass 2, using the same brass 2 sound, and the effects are just through the parametric EQ2. Really, I'm gonna play this right now. Then we have this mini growl. Basically everyone uses this in their Glo beats, you know, and in this beat I wanted to use this too. A simple pattern, first 4 bars, I made this, then I copied it over, and as you can hear already, those effects are crazy on this sound. Let's just play this pattern first and I'ma break those effects down. Filter Freak 2 right here. I have Filter Freak 1 and 2. No, both of those have different effect, different presets and all, but I went with Filter Freak 2 right here. It's, you know, the first folder 01 sweeps and then high downer. It has this, you know, EQ, filter, automations and all. Then we have Fruity Reverb 2, again wet knob, this time wet knob at 59% decay, again somewhere right here at 4.4 seconds. Then, you know, always messing with these knobs to create a different reverb. We are done with Synology. All these Synology sounds right now combined together, this is what it sounds like. Then we are moving into Contact now. Here I have Contact, this Contact 6, and I'm using the Roland Phantom X Bank yet again, just so far bank for this D-Rich Chief Keef's Glo trap beat, and you know, this infamous Sorry for the Delay preset. And the pattern itself, it's not hard to make at all. I have these short stabs, really not that complex. Just made this first like 1 bar, copied it over, and then here the last 4 bars I moved down these notes right here, following the chord progression and all. Yeah, and that's really a cool pulsating high sound that it fits in very well. The Sorry for the Delay preset I always add it to my beats. You can probably use that sound in many kind of different ways. There I had Parametric EQ 2, really simple low cut and the highs right here. Then the second Contact, this is a lead. I have Teramax lead 2 times. What? Yeah, I have Teramax lead. Very recognizable Glo sound used in many Glo beats. Their heavy reverb wet knob at 81%, and all these sounds knobs, all these tweaked, put some up, put some down, whatever. It's kind of in the background, but you can still hear it. Then we went into Purity. Purity is a dope plugin for all these beats. I had this Core Ends preset, and that's really like a pad or some, and I made this really melodic ambient pattern. Some like angelic, the effects on that, nothing, just left it on the mixer empty, posted a little bit right here. That's that. Yeah, the last sound on the melody, I have this piano. So the Purity piano, this is a really recognizable sound. Without any effects or anything, it sounds pretty bad, I'd say. And that's something again that sticks to your mind. Here again, Fruity Reverb 2, that's really the whole melody. At the start I said it was complex, but now that I have broken it down, they ain't really that complex. I have 8 sounds on the melody, 8 sounds on the drums. I'ma play the whole melody right now. For the drums, I just want to show the arrangement. So the arrangement right here, I have, you know, brasses at the start, contact lead and all. Then, you know, everything comes on the hook. So on the verse, everything is cut. I have more space, you know, and all. Really not that crazy arrangement, if you ask me. So now with the arrangement out the way, the drum. So yeah, I have this from the Smuggler's drum kit 80830. Really distorted sound, so that's what I use. That's pitched down 50 cents. It's little detuned on the 808 pattern. This is what I came up with. In this 808 pattern, notes jump a lot in different places, and that's what I like about it. It's a different 808 pattern this time. And then here I have the empty space, and that's for the second 808 that comes always at the end of 8 bars. The 808 has an EQ right here on the mixer, boosting the lows, a basic EQ that I always do to the 808. Sometimes I just leave it empty. Right now I thought this 808 needed some EQ, sounds more better. The second 808 I'm gonna play it with the first 808 so y'all can hear what is going on. And that's a D.Will finisher 808 from Red Dot 3. Those are really the 808s that I want to use in my beats. There's an EQ too, not crazy, almost the same EQ as the first one. Then the hi-hats. And right there, as you can see, it's really not much. It's just these basic rolls right here.
You like a hi-hat guy, kinda.
This beat didn't really need crazy rolls, especially when I have 8 sounds on the beat. This is really like a perfect drum pattern for this beat. Those hi-hats complement the snares well, the 808s and all, and yeah, nothing on the mixer. Then the snare, I had this placement snare for my newest kit. That's a basic snare pattern. One thing that is different is that I have 2 notes right here. So this one note before the first, you know, it goes like, it has a little bounce that I wanted to add, and it really fits in well. That's really what I wanted to do with the snare, is do something completely different. Then the second snare. And that sound really adds more bounce. Then this tom sound. Yeah, that's a really cool perk that I added just to, you know, change it up a bit. Then this chant, and I definitely want to add more chants in my kits in the future. Then last thing on the drums, I have the open hat from my kit. Nothing to add on open hat, really simple open hat, plays on the downbeat, just 1 hit. And that's all the drums. After that I thought, okay, I need to add some sound effects like I always do. So I added 2 sound effects from my newest kit. First, this bubbles effects. That's not even in the mixer, so I didn't really add anything to that. Then the second sound effect, that's this electro effects, this right here. And as you can probably hear, that's modified from the Electro Star. That's really the whole beat. I have this first 8 bars intro, then the hook, this 16 bar verse, then this little bridge, I wanted to say, yeah, this little bridge, and then, you know, outro, volume fading out and all. And yeah, that's the whole beat, man. Really none to add. Dope beat. It's a little complex, you know. Comment on what y'all wanna see next on the channel. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I hope everyone learned something from this video. Go follow me on IG at MikeBeats_. And yeah, man, see y'all in the next video. Peace.